Hey everyone, Action here. In this video we'll reclaim the glory of our empire by becoming the Galactic Emperor. By activating the Owl Gate and forcing the mid-game crisis to appear, the whole galaxy started to quake in fear of annihilation, making room for us to pass the resolution indicating ourselves as the custodians. The sheer power of the Great Tempest fleets, amassing more than 5 million fleet power in their home system, scared everyone into accepting us as their new ruler. After millions of years, we rise once again as the most powerful nation in the galaxy. And without further ado, let's get into it. Our goal here is to become the Galactic Emperor, having everyone under our rule. However, our diplomatic weight is very minimal, only 19,000. We need to improve this. And that is even accounting with our interstellar assembly. One thing you can do is hire an official to become I think it is what? Yeah, delegate. Yeah, this way it almost doubled our diplo weight. Oh really? The end of XT489 eliminators. Wow! I didn't even see this coming. They are not in order to destroy them. Okay. Like, it always feels weird to see an empire that was with you since the start of the game basically disappearing. Atyrion is in his first massive battle against a whole lot of ships, 118 corvettes, man, and Atyrion only has 8 harbingers to deal with this. Let's see his strategical mastermind in action to see if he can pull this off. From the looks of it, it's not being very favored to our side. Oh no, they have a reinforcement. That's bad. I didn't see that coming. Oh, they just evacuated. Okay. Turion managed to win. Oh boy, not too early, man. Way too early. I mean, let's send the Zarglan pilgrims to reinforce him. Otherwise, yeah, we already lost 2 harbingers. And they have another reinforcement. So we sent our small Fallen Empire fleet and they just retreated. 2 harbingers at the cost of all of these ships. I think it's a pretty solid win for us. The war exhaustion says the same. Athyrion's been swarmed with ancient destroyers and mining drones. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, we only have 2 harbingers active, 3 harbingers, the other ones have retreated. But the mining drones are extremely effective at taking them out because we are mainly comprised of armor and hull, and that's what their weapons are good against. But they're just following the harbingers. That guy right there is doing God's work, kiting everyone else. Yeah, but I don't think Atyrion can take everyone out. We only have 1 Elder Harbinger against all of these ancient destroyers, man. Yeah, he's just taking everyone for a ride. We have mastered a new technology. Now leave it in the comments down below if you guys think Atyrion's gonna win this battle. Oh boy. Leave Atyrion alone. And the Great Tempest also appeared at the same time. Oh man, what have I done? And if you are enjoying this, join our navy and help us build something greater. High Command has called for 2,500 new commanders to be enlisted, and your skills and leadership are vital to our mission of defending the universe. Well, thankfully I've preemptively built a fleet of Elder Stingers. They have 200k fleet power, very powerful, so perhaps this one can take out some of the Owlgate fleets. We already have another one here that's gonna be even stronger, but they are still waiting to grow a little bit until they can have their full military power. I think I'm gonna send my small Fallen Empire fleet to scout the Owlgates. This way you can have a feeling about how strong the Great Tempest fleets are. Let's get you, Sapituru, level 2 commander. I don't really care if you are eliminated. What? 400k fleet? That's much stronger than I thought they would be. If I remember correctly, the Owlgates were around 50k. Now boy, this is tremendously buffed Owlgates, what is this? Well, Atyrion didn't manage to kill all of the ancient mining drones, but he did a pretty good job. Our point defenses killed 17,000. What is this, man? Do the ancient drones have strikecraft? I didn't think about that. What? Yeah. I'm not getting this. 17,000 strikecraft defeated. Wow. Oh, this is huge, man. So huge. So this astral rift here, the lattice, when it ends, we can have the 9 fractal seeds. And what it does is every fractal seed increases our maximum district by +1. So with this, man, we can have 9 more districts in our empire capital. Just think about it. Look, ridiculous, man. Oh, but I think we can only utilize it once. Ah, that's much more balanced, to be honest. Just think if we could utilize everything on one planet, that would be so broken. Yeah, I think the devs thought about it before. And we are nominating ourselves the custodian. Everyone is on board because the Great Tempest is active. Not like it was planned, right? But it worked out in the end. One thing that is kind of funny that I just realized is that Juggernaut has modifiers from starbases. So we have a +123 starbase hull points, and that affects our Juggernaut. The same goes for the damage, but I guess that admiral traits such as those ones that increase starbase defenses and eternal vigilance and unyielding, everything affects the Juggernaut as well. That's why it is so powerful at 115,000 fleet power. So now that we have a very large navy, we can start expanding our control over the galaxy, especially amidst the crisis. Now, although it is a mid-game crisis, it is not the end of the world, but it is a very powerful Tempest Shoal. Almost 500k fleets, and there isn't a single empire in the galaxy, except us, with more than 500k fleet power in total, let alone powerful enough to defeat them. So what we can do right now is start establishing embassies with everyone else, and also utilizing all of our envoys, that we have a lot of them, to build spy networks. And we wouldn't be a very controlled empire without a sentry array. So let's start building one inside a nebula. This way all other empires will have no idea that we have that kind of intel regarding their empires. Basically a secret megastructure to spy on our enemies and our allies. And the crab is gonna build it very quickly for us. I have no idea what to do with all of these surplus of resources, to be honest. It's kinda tough. We reached a situation where we are suffering from success once again. And we have the most perfect mega art installation in the galaxy. It is producing us plus 20% amenities, reducing the colony ascension, and giving us 800 unity per month. People all around the galaxy can go here and see the wonders of art that we have produced. But the most important pieces of art are instead stored on our Grand Archive, and we became the Galactic Custodian, finally. So let's expand our reach in the galaxy. We can probably start by removing the custodianship term limit, obviously. That's gonna be our first resolution, and also an emergency measure. It seems a very reasonable resolution to vote first. We haven't done anything, but we wanna be there forever. Oh, now they want to invite us to the Federation. It is only a level 1 Federation, but they have been around so long. I mean, cohesion here must be so trash. I don't want to join this. We can end the session prematurely. Now this is a very powerful perk the custodians have, which basically accelerates all the resolutions in the galactic community, so we can get stronger even faster. It only costs 200 influence, almost 200. And now we have our term limit as permanent. After some time we can even proclaim the Galactic Imperium. As a matter of fact, why don't we do this now? Let's withdraw our resolution and proclaim the Galactic Imperium. This is gonna be like a speed run of Galactic Imperium. We basically became the custodian, I think it was what, 5 years ago, and we are already trying to become the Galactic Emperor. But of course, this galaxy is so messy, so underworld. There are a lot of federations here, but they aren't making any progress so far, although they have a lot of members. What happens is everyone is weak, right? As a matter of fact, I just noticed this, fellas. Every single AI empire is in a federation. There isn't a single one alone. Only us. That's so cool, actually. Oh, Turion has a proposal. He has devised a population optimization plan that, at the expense of certain personal freedoms, would increase production by at least 7%, or minus 15% happiness. Is our population 100% happy? Oh, they are 85% happy. Yeah, 70% now. But I think that's because I'm neglecting factions so much. Look at this. If we had one xenophobic on the council, we would already be very good approval with the Armada Unity front. And since we also have a created archivist, they are not very happy with that as well. So why don't we change the Virek Nahal for the Arturian? Arturian has some good perks. He could help us a little bit. Yeah, now they are much happier. 74% approval, very good. Our Sentry Rob is expanding, almost being finished. With this we already have a very good intel around the galaxy. Only some regions still don't have the Eye of the Emperor. Not the Emperor still, but the Eye of the Custodian then. Oh no, the Great Tempest is approaching. I didn't even see them coming. And let's have him defend the categorized system. It's so good, Eternal Vigilance Ascension perk. We have defensive platforms everywhere. Like Endor has friends everywhere, we have defensive platforms. No! Our scientist died. Ah, that is so unlucky, man. He was exploring camouflaged, and however he entered the Fallen Empire system, got decloaked, and the Great Tempest destroyed him. Man, he was a level 9 scholar, and he also had the Bot Lord. I was so dumb leaving him exploring the universe like that. I should have recalled him home so much earlier than that. And we can proclaim the Galactic Imperium. We will have the Imperial Core, and all members leave any existing federations. Oh boy. The first Galactic Imperium. It is the dawn of a new order. The old galactic community has been dismantled, and in its place, the first Galactic Imperium has risen. After claiming a rightful place on the throne of this new pan-galactic state, we are now known as the Imperial Core. In a lavish coronation ceremony broadcast across the entire galaxy, a new imperial dynasty was established when Kawika Yun I was crowned Galactic Emperor on Rise. Long live the Galactic Emperor, long live the Imperium. And now we have full control over the galaxy. Our economy kinda crashed. that is not good, I'm not gonna lie. What happened here? Oh, our government just... yeah, we have no counselors. But I didn't think it would crash that much. What? Oh man, no, that is so bad. We lost the eugenic hierarchy, which was giving us a lot, and I mean a lot, of job efficiency and council agenda speed. So now we are much weaker than before. We can have this that increases the effective leader skill and leader lifespan, but it's, yeah, you know. Or nucleic judiciary, which increases our society research per pops and decreases the crime, increases stability. I don't know. Hear me out, this is what we're gonna do. We wanna have civil education to reduce our upkeep from jobs. That's gonna be good, because we lost technocracy, which was greatly reducing our research upkeep. That kinda crashed our economy a little bit. We're also gonna have the cutthroat politics, which will increase our faction resource output by plus 3% for every skill level. And then we are gonna also combine that with the crowdsourcing to get research instead of unity from factions, because right now we have almost 1 million stored unity. There isn't much reason for us to keep increasing that. We already ascended most of our planets to tier 10, however we can't have the crowdsourcing if we have a fanatic epic. What I'm thinking here is the veterans for victory moment get their support to 20%, and after that we embrace the faction. We can even research psionic theory. What? And the Great Khan spawn. So we have the L-Gates with 500k, we have now the Great Khan, which should have 500k as well. Yeah, the galaxy is pretty much in a very tough situation now. Let's activate the Heart's Mind to increase our Ethics shift chance and stop promoting the Almighty United Front and suppress the other two factions. I think that with this, everyone is gonna go to the militarist faction. Great Tempest has made the great mistake of getting into the Hither system, where we have all of these ships and defensive platforms. They're just gonna get obliterated. Goodbye. Only lost one defensive platform and one battle cruiser. That's fine. Now I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna replace one of our main zones with a planetary defensive zone, which will give us, instead of researchers, give us soldier jobs. And the reason for that is I'm not seeing a good progress towards increasing our military faction. However, here it says that soldier pops have more chance of becoming militarist. That's kinda right, makes sense. So let's see if we replace a zone here that will work things out. Yeah, unemployment is massive, as expected. Yeah, it increased by 1%. It should be increasing in the next couple of months. Well, in the meantime, at least, our Sentry Array has been completed, and now we have full intel about everything in the galaxy. That is our Emperor power, the all-seeing eye. And now we finally have the support, we can embrace the faction and become militarists. With these, our empire ethics have changed to instead of fanatic authoritarian, to xenophobe, militarist and authoritarian. This way I think, yeah, we can have the crowdsourcing. Finally, man. So we could even get the eugenic hierarchy. Oh man, nah. That's gonna be insane actually. So we grab the eugenic hierarchy, the crowdsourcing. Can we have the cutthroat? Yeah, we can have the cutthroat as well. Fantastic. The only one we can't have that we used to have is the technocracy, but that's fine. Yeah, that is fine. I want something that will either increase the political power or will increase the amount of effective counselor skill. Yeah, this one increases by 1. But is there something better? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go civil education. That was our original plan, right? This way you can reduce our upkeep from jobs. And a shout out to our first founding admirals. Their financial and strategical support are fueling the non-stop expansion of our armada, and they shall be forever remembered. Want your name in our legacy? Hit that join button and become a part of our great empire. Founder members are only available until the end of this month and will have exclusive benefits the bigger our empire gets, so your early devotion will be greatly rewarded. And let's have our brand new council. Oh, but we have only so many council slots. I wanna have everything. I wanna have the curator, I wanna have the head of education, and I also wanna have the prime speaker. We only have 2 slots, so we need to get rid of one of these. Perhaps the curator archivists, but they reduce the researchers' upkeep and increases their output. I think I'm gonna have the curator archivists instead. So let's see how things change in the next month. Alright, it stabilized a little bit. We are still much weaker than we used to. I think we had around 35,000 tech per month. So yeah, we are weaker, definitely. Now things starting to look like they used to, that we have replaced the soldier zone with the research zone once again. Although our empire size has increased, and I don't know why. Oh man, we lost the sovereign guardianship. That is so troll actually. Like, come on, man. We shouldn't lose this when we reform the government. Alright, that's okay, I guess. We are gonna proclaim the first Imperial Armada. This way we can expand our reach even further. Let's also change the galactic focus to... let's go with the Great Tempest. I wanna have control of the Gates. Just look at our little Mauler fleet. We're just growing them and we're gonna utilize them to destroy the Gates. They have a very cool feature, which is that the outer stage, they get the elite cloaking field. So we can cloak all of our Maulers and strike them without them even knowing what hit them. Now we do have our Mauler fleet completely upgraded to the outer stage, and they have almost 600k fleet power. So if we remove the outer weaver, we can cloak them. The nearest Gate is in the Eye of Hawkening, and look at just the damage the Gates dealt to the Nurian Imperium. They used to control all of this region, but now it is just devoid of life. At the same time, the Imperial Armada has been formed. The creation of a grand fleet has started, and what we can do is... oh, they have the bio ship set. Interesting. Now, the only part is, in the previous patch at least, we used to have a Juggernaut for the Federation and another one for the Galactic community if we had the Imperial Armada. However, here we can only build Titans. There isn't any Juggernaut ship design. I don't know if they change it for every single empire or it is just a bio ship set. I don't know if you guys have encountered the same thing. So if any of you know, please let me know in the comments, I appreciate it. So there we have it, all of our Maulers. Let's cloak them. Look at the little fellas hiding from everyone. And let's jump to the Gates. They don't see our ships. That's so cool, man. We're just passing through their ships. Fantastic. Let's go here and we'll strike the factory. 98 days, very quick. Let's also activate all of our edicts. Let's go sneakily. Very close to their ships. Here we go. That's gonna be hilarious, man.
Attacking enemy assets.
But they're so tanky. What? No way. How did we lose this? What? I mean, perhaps I should have more reinforcements than only that. To be honest, they have what? 4 million fleet power here? 5 million? Yeah, 5 million fleet power. Oh boy. It's not an easy fight. But that's gonna be it for today's video, everyone. In tomorrow's video, we'll be trying defeating the Gates and having control of all of their systems. Right now we control the whole galaxy and we pretty much can do whatever we want with them. But we have two game crises at the same time, the Horde and the Gate, so things are a little bit messy. And if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, and I will see you guys next time.